You just got your new V-PRi in our Premium ProBox. Follow along with this video for step-by-step instructions on how to build your new ride. Reference these timestamps to skip ahead if needed. Before starting, you will need box cutters and clippers for cutting the packaging. Start by opening either side of the box. You will notice instructions to help you get started and two handles on the inner box. Use the new bike day checklist located on the top lid to help guide you through the build process. Remove the two boxes under the handlebars and two boxes near your rear axle, which include all your small parts and hardware for your build. Using your clippers, carefully cut all zip ties and packaging located on chain, chainstay, drivetrain, and seat post. In your small parts box labeled Hardware and Tools, locate the through axle tool. To remove the front axle from the fork, push the through axle tool all the way into the axle on the non-drive side. You should hear a snap that ensures that the tool is completely inserted. Remove the front axle and plastic spacer sleeve from the fork. Lift the fork up to remove the seat post and saddle from the interior box and place the fork back down. For Shimano builds, locate your Di2 tool in the Hardware and Tools box. Then remove the grease guard that keeps the Di2 wires together. Be careful not to let them fall down in the frame. Slide the wires into the tool one at a time, then plug each wire into the three holes on the bottom of the seat post. It doesn't matter which hole each wire plugs into. Ensure that you hear a click for each connection. Slide the seat post down and put the seat post wedge in place. Then adjust to your desired height. Using the 4mm bit on your torque wrench, tighten the seat post wedge to 6 to 8 Nm. To charge your Shimano Di2 setup, locate the charging port on the back of the rear derailleur and the Shimano charger that is in your Hardware and Tools box. Plug the charger into the port after opening the lid. If the aero extensions on your handlebars were unattached from the bike for shipping, follow these steps. If not, skip ahead. If you did not choose our Fit Ready upgrade, the aero extensions come standard with a 50mm riser. If you prefer a different height and an angle for your extensions, please visit our Help Center for a separate tech video. To attach the aero extensions onto the base bar, use your Di2 tool to connect the wire coming out of the base bar to the port junction box in the riser. When you hear a click, place the riser in the groove on the base bar, being careful not to pinch the wires. Torque to 20 Nm incrementally. If no torque wrench is available, then gently tighten each bolt until snug. Once snug, use a 5mm hex wrench and apply a 1/4 or 90-degree turn to one bolt and then the other. To reach final torque, apply a small turn of a wrench to one bolt and then the other. Check that the steer tube binder bolt located on the head tube under the base bar is torqued to 12 Nm. Next, locate the through axle tool again to remove your rear through axle. Lift the chain away from the through axle, then pulling it out, and be careful not to scratch the frame. Remove orange brake caliper spacers and do not squeeze the brakes after removing. To install the rear wheel, line the smallest gear on the cassette up with the chain, gently pull back on the rear derailleur and line the rotor up in between the brake caliper until it slides in. Reinstall the through axle through the rear wheel, tighten to 10 Nm using a 6mm bit on your torque wrench. To install the front wheel, line the rotor up with the center of the brake pads and the brake caliper until it slides into place. Then slide the front through axle through the fork and wheel, torque to 10 Nm. Now that we've got the wheels on, we can install the QBox, found in one of your small parts boxes. Remove the lid first, then align the box with the tracks on the frame and slide it down. To put the top back on, squeeze the two tabs on the outside and line it up with the box until it clicks. To activate the power meter, give your crank a quick spin. Sometimes it takes a bit of force to get it activated. For more information about your Shimano or SRAM power meter, use the guide on their website or scan the QR code on the crank arm. If desired, locate the universal computer mount in the hardware and tools box. First, remove the hose clip between the aero bars. Install the universal computer mount in its place between the aero bars and tighten. Ensure that the FuelBay security bolt located beneath the top tube is unscrewed before both bottle and storage removal, and check that it is tightened to 1 Nm when reinstalling. Set your seat height, check all torque specs, tire pressure, and attachments before going out, and enjoy your ride.